Where is it? I can't find it. Look in your bag, see if you've got it.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the paper.
I don't have it. Did you bring it?
I think so. I thought I did. Maybe that's I don't have it. Oh, dang it. It's not up there. Not in there. Oh well. I guess I just have to do what I have to do. I'll go inside. Hello, it's Brian and Leanne. We're sitting in our tent. I hope you enjoyed our little escapade a little while ago. But we're gonna kind of go through our gear kind of quickly. So our tent is a Nature Hikes 3-person tent, and it is a Big Agnes UL3 knockoff from China. It's about a quarter of the price of the Big Agnes, and if we were going on a through hike, we would probably go ahead and get the more expensive Big Agnes because of the warranty and just probably, you know, name recognition and all of that stuff. But since we're only going to be gone for a week or two, I went ahead and got the cheaper one. We're trying to do this on a budget, and I'm going to kind of go through what we did to save money, and we're going to have a little help. What?
Backyard wildlife.
Backyard wildlife. So I guess the first thing is our packs. Leanne has what have you got? You have an Aura 50, Osprey Aura 50.
Let me get it in the light a little bit so
Okay.
you can see.
Can't really see it. Oh, maybe I should take it off this selfie stick. There we go. So that's a nice pastel blue color. It's the Aura is made for a woman's fit a little better than the Atmos, which is what I have, an Atmos 50. And we bought these on Craigslist, believe it or not. They're not the anti-gravity Atmos, but they do have the mesh back and the suspension system. The anti-gravity has an adjustable suspension at the top up here by the top of the shoulder strap. But other than that, it's pretty much the same pack. But we got them for $50 a piece, which, if you know about the Ospreys, they're about $260 brand new. So I think we did pretty good. We're sitting on our sleeping bags. Bring that in some.
I'm going to take the fly off so we get sun.
Yeah, take the fly off.
Okay.
This is how easy this is going to be. She's going to take the fly off the top of the tent, which she's never done before, so this is going to be fun to watch. I don't know if this is going to help or not. The sun's kind of right behind us. Anyway, while she's doing that, I'll go ahead and talk about our cooking system. It's the MSR Pocket Rocket with the small canister. And I did kind of splurge and get a Sea to Summit Titanium Sport. I got her one as well. Hers is a little bit smaller than mine. But we have this is a Stanley. It actually comes with 2 coffee cups, but we're not going to bring those because we have these collapsible cups that are a lot lighter. Here's our Pocket Rocket. I was going to have all this set up for you, but I knocked it over when I had to go inside. So maybe you can see a little better. See, the mesh top in the tent is really nice, especially on clear nights. We've camped in this once. This is only the 3rd time we've set it up, but it's pretty easy. All right, back to the sleeping system. So I bought these sleeping bags, and they're 30-degree mummy bags. They're synthetic feel because they're a little lighter, more compressible, from Outdoor Vitals. And if you've never gone or heard about Outdoor Vitals, it's because they're kind of a new game in the sleeping bag world, and they sell direct to customers. They don't go through any kind of retail store or anything like that. And these were $54 a piece, and which I thought was a really good deal. Under that, we have a Climate insulated R4.5 insulated sleeping pad with a pillow. I have one as well. under my sleeping bag. These are great. They're really comfortable. They keep the cold from the ground off of you.
And they're filled with air.
You just blow them up. It takes 8 to 12 breaths, they say, to blow them up, and they compress down to nothing. Let's see if I can find Leanne's stuff sack real quick for hers, so I can show you. I'll show it to you later.
See
Anyway.
if I can find it later.
Okay.
Okay, here it is.
Okay. So here's the stuff sack for the pillow. It's paper thin almost. And here's the stuff sack for the sleeping pad. And they came with a patch kit, and they were about $50 a piece, which compared to the Thermarest inflatable, that's a third of the price. So I thought we did really good there.
Do you have the
Stuff sack for that?
Yeah.
It should be in your bag. The sleeping bags compress really well. She's looking for the stuff sack for it.
Here's the stuff sack for that.
Here's the stuff sack for the sleeping bag. It's it's hard to tell what size that is, but it compresses down to about 5 inches tall and maybe 7 or 8 inches around. Yeah, she's gonna do that. What else am I gonna talk about? In my bag. Well, we're gonna go. We don't have everything for our trip yet. We don't have really rain gear. We don't have puffy jackets, which we're gonna need, I think, because we're going in early May, and it's still gonna be pretty chilly in the mornings. Going along with our budget theme, I bought these. These are actually Rayovac headlights, and it's LED headlight. And first click is 200 lumens. Second click is 70 lumens, which is pretty good. Third click are the red for when you come into a shelter or something late at night. You don't want to bother people.
And we did some cool photography.
Yeah, and it allows you to do some really neat photography when you're out in the woods. Don't know what you would use that for unless you were trying to warn somebody of something, or you're lost or something. People are looking for you at night. But it's not very bright. The red aren't, but it really helps when you're in a crowded situation. So these are I love these, and they were only $7 a piece. And
okay, so that's how long it took.
Yeah, so Leanne has stuffed her bag in her stuff sack. It can actually compress a little further than that. So I'll do that, and I'll come back to you. All right, so here we go. Here they are, folded and in their stuff sacks. This is the sleeping pad, and this is the pillow, and here's the sleeping bag, and it's just a smart water bottle to give you some comparison. I'm gonna go outside the tent now. Oh, I wanted to tell you about Mass Drop. This is where we bought the sleeping pads and a few other things like Darn Tough socks, and I tried to buy a hammock from them, but it didn't sell. And I'll tell you how it works. Mass Drop is like a bulk buying thing, kind of like a Sam's Club. They take orders from customers for certain products, and then if they get enough orders, they make the purchase for however many orders that they got, and then they ship direct to the customer once the orders come in. If they don't get enough orders, of course they don't buy from the manufacturer. So I was going to get a hammock, and they never finished there weren't enough people interested in the hammock, so I didn't get it. But I did buy another hammock, so I've got it over here. But here's the outside of our tent. Hello. Hi, Leanne. And as you can see, it looks just like a big Agnes. Anyway, so I know a couple of videos ago I said that my mummy bag sucked. Well, it doesn't suck, it's just how I was using it sucked. It's very comfortable. when you use it correctly. I'm too big for it, so what I wound up doing was unzipping it all the way and using it as a quilt. And my sleeping pad is insulated enough where I just laid on top of it and was just I was completely fine. The only complaint we have about the pads is when you roll over or change positions or whatever, they crinkle quite a bit. And so we're going to make pillowcases, and we've gotten the microfiber material to do that, and I'll show you that in another video. We're going to make some food pouches with that too, because we're going to do freezer bag cooking, I think, on the trip. And so I bought a sun visor, automobile sun visor at Advanced Auto it was on clearance. I guess it was a couple year ago model. They're just trying to get rid of it. And so I bought it for $7, and we're going to make the food pouches out of that. I bought some Velcro to tie it all together. And here's my hammock. I just got it. It is a Wise Owl Outfitters, which they kind of have the same business model as the Outdoor Vitals sleeping bag does. And I'll probably go back to Outdoor Vital to get my underquilt, which I haven't decided if I'm going to get or not. I may just put my sleeping pad inside it and use my mummy bag. But I still have to get a fly.
You want to get in? I'll hold it, and you can get in.
Yeah. I still have to get a fly for it and some kind of ground cover if that's what I'm actually going to use. Anyway, this thing is great. It holds 400 pounds, which I'm not pushing that, but if it's made for 2 people, and if Leanne got in here with me, we might be pushing that.
I'm not going to try that.
She might. Anyway, the hammock was $29, and it came with strap. It came with a rope, and I didn't want to use a rope on trees, so I got a set of Atlas straps for $15 on Amazon. I don't know what else there is to tell you right now. Like I said, we're missing some stuff that we're going to get. We've got a couple months to accumulate it. There's some ideas I have about the puffy jackets. Like there's a place here in town called Plato's Closet that sells secondhand stuff, and just for a couple of weeks, I think we might just kind of look out there and see if something drops in. We have our socks, Darn Tough socks. I have my underwear, which is going to be Duluth Trading Company activewear, they're just like ex officios, same material, same everything, but they were half the price. They were about $16 a pair. They were on sale too. We don't buy anything that's not on sale, really, not around here. So anyway, that's all I have for now. We were going to hike tomorrow. I don't know if we are or not. As you probably noticed, I have a ace bandage on my foot. I've popped something in the top of my foot. I hope it's not a stress fracture. But so it doesn't seem to hurt me when I'm walking on it, only when I stop. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to rest it today and take some Tylenol and vitamin I and see how it goes. So maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe not. Bye-bye.